welcome back to Cincinnati Dynasty, folks. The last episode, I completely forgot to show you our recruiting, and let's check out Cameron Howard as he has the highest interest. And geez, we are the #1 school. Like, geez, we have a high chance of getting Cameron Howard. And let's check out John Baker, and we are second, and only ahead of us is UTEP in Tennessee. And the only other person I did is Frank Rodriguez, and we are nowhere to be seen. Alright, so here's a look at the top 25, and there's Villanova, one of our conference players. And geez, I am actually seeing a few of our teams in our conference, as Dayton is at the bottom, and Cincinnati's nowhere to be seen. And our team we're playing today, Kentucky, is 12, and geez, they are 4-0. We are going to be wearing home whites, and they are away, and geez, they're averaging 83 points. So, welcome here to Fifth Third Arena, as this is our first ever home game here in Cincinnati. So, our star watch today is Jared Mills versus Cameron Ivy. So, we'll see who wins that battle. As starting lineups, we have Cameron Ivy and Jamal Ivy brothers. And then we have Devin Lockhart, Ben Kelly, and I didn't get to read the other one. And then for Cincinnati, Mills, Haywood, Holland, Small, and the main player, Stephen Hodges. So here we go at a tip-off here at Fifth Third Bank, as Cincinnati will tip off their first ever game here at home during the season, and Kentucky wins the tip-off. And let's see if the Ivy duo will go off today, as the first one is number 11, as he goes right into the paint, and it's a foul. Devin Haywood has his first personal foul of the day, as Ivy hits his first and hits his second free throws. Then, what a block by James Small right there. And then just dishes it out. And then finds Ivy. Cha-ching! Hits that three-pointer as Kentucky has a 5-point lead. But that's not going to last any much longer as Haywood hits the three-pointer. Then Kentucky is in the paint as they have a 4-point lead, as Ivy already has all 7. But then there's Mills hitting it from deep. Then Hodges draws a foul as Jamal Ivy gets the foul. Hodges hits his first free throw and hits his second free throw as Cincinnati is up by 1. Then in the paint, it's another foul. This time it's James Holland, the center. Kentucky hits their first, even though the crowd is going crazy as they hit their second. And then bam, Mills, another splash three-pointer right around that area. And then it's another three-pointer by Kentucky as Kentucky gets it deflected. I don't know what that was, but they ended up getting a deep, hitting it, and then Hodges from deep. They're still down by 2, but now make it 5 as Kentucky is getting off, really is going off right now. Then Mills taking it from downtown as he hits that. Then Hodges hits another three-pointer from deep as they are up by 1. Haywood at mid-range as he hits another shot. And then a crazy contested fadeaway that should have been blocked maybe. And then we have Haywood in the corner. 27-21, but make it 30-21 as Hodges hits it as he has 11 so far. And then Ivy crossing him up, but he misses it. But he gets his own rebound and lays it up. Crockett, the backup center, hitting it from deep mid-range. And then Ivy has 15 of the 26 so far. And what a dunk by Underwood right there. Hodges pulling up from deep at the buzzer. Cincinnati is red hot right now as they are up by 12 at half, defeating the number 12 Kentucky. They are going off right now. Cincinnati is 69 from three-point range. Both teams are above 50% as the three-point game is stellar for both teams today. Kentucky has 3 steals and is capitalizing on free throws as they are 100%. And now let's start the second half as Cincinnati will be getting the ball first and they pass it to Mills. Mills dribbles it out and there's other scoring leaders at the bottom. And then you find Crockett and then you find Hodges and then you find Mills. Mills taking it from deep as they hit a three-pointer. They have a pretty cushion lead right now. And then Hodges draws another foul, and this time it's Cameron Ivy as the foul. Hodges is the leading scorer for Cincinnati this year as he's averaging 23.7 as he hits both free throws as Kentucky is down big. And then, oh, what a dunk in the paint by Kentucky as they hit a three-pointer. A little bit of the comeback right here. Hits a mid-range, and now it's a 10-point game. As you find Mills almost stolen, but he ends up going in the paint for a layup, and it's a 10-point. Now make it 8-point game as Kentucky scores. And then Hodges draws another foul. This time it's by Cameron Robinson, the center. Hodges is probably the best free throw shooter on the Cincinnati team as he hits both once again. And then what a fadeaway by Kentucky right there. They're coming back right now. And then Hodges pulls it from deep. And then Hodges draws another foul. Kentucky's having some bad foul trouble as Hodges has 21 points and 2 blocks, make it 22. Kentucky pulls it from downtown. And my computer messed up. It wasn't recording, so that's why it's the instant thing. Like the scores, it definitely changed. And Mills hits it from downtown. And then Kentucky scores. Hodges with the fadeaway, and that is all the scoring in today's game. As Cincinnati upsets number 12 Kentucky. As Cincinnati wins 69-53. Kentucky's easily best player was Cameron Ivey, as he had 27 points and 4 assists, but 7 turnovers definitely killed Kentucky. And then you have Lockhart and Robinson both having 12 points. For Cincinnati, it was easily led by Hodges and Mills, as Hodges had 30 points, 3 blocks, and 5 rebounds, as Mills was 5 from 8 from downtown. So 15 of his 19 points came from beyond the arc, and Crockett, the backup center, had 9 points. Well, in NCAA Basketball 10, they give you a mode so you can look at all the games in today's games. So, every time I'm going to play a game, I'm going to make it a routine where I show you the top 4, 5, 6 games of the day. So, let's start with the first one. So, the top games of the day, number 24 Tulsa took an L to number 9 Georgia Tech as they lost 47-57. Very low scoring game. Number Louisville gets an upset by UAB as UAB wins 76-70 in a very close matchup. Wisconsin barely wins versus Miami of Ohio 75-73. Mount St. Mary's goes to number 23 Michigan and pulls the upset as they win 77-59. Delaware goes to UCLA and pulls an upset as they win 65-59. And game of the day, surprisingly, it wasn't Kentucky versus Cincinnati, but California beats Texas by 1 point as they win 72-71. Next episode, we will be home versus number 18 Oklahoma State, and Kentucky fell down to number 15. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe, and like always, have a good day. Peace out.